We are Lake Fork Tackle Company in Emory, right? Emory, Texas. Cooking up some plastic.
We're currently working on a little custom color for Lake Pro Tackle. We have the hand pour going here, so hopefully once we settle down on the exact flake color for y'all, we're gonna have these in production for the shop. And we're very excited, of course. Brand new Pro Hog, one of our favorites, the Baby Pro Craw, as well as the regular Pro Craw. Hopefully seeing some of those, and maybe some other lures. So if you have any ideas on exactly what models you want to see this color in, let us know. This is going to be great all around, dirty water, clear water, kind of more that Scuppernong-ish color. So should work in a bunch of different models. But this, I mean, facility here is incredible. It's been here quite a long time. They've got 2 big machines running and tons of plastic, and it smells like garlic. That's another thing. It smells like garlic, and I mean, when you walk outside, it's just a nice breath of fresh air. But this is really neat.
You just wait for a certain drip, then, don't you?
Yes, sir. Pumpy it is right there.
Got to get to like a good jam,
Smooth,
like a honey.
yeah, a smooth, a smooth drill.
Straight in there. No time wasted.
And it puts it right back in the pot. I like it.
First one was a Pro Craw.
Oh, that did too.
Ooh. I think we need a little more green pumpkin in there. This is prototype number 1. Jeremy was pretty dang close. That he added a little extra green pumpkin in there, helped darken it up. I think we're gonna add a little bit more because this is on that like plum. It's still on that plum range, I think. We're also in a pretty dark room. Number 2 shot here. More, I think. Hopefully this darkens it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it darkened up there.
Pretty quick.
So it's,
Yeah, that's probably good.
you seen how little black that
Right.
was.
They like it on fork.
I love it. What do you want?
Adding some fairy dust.
Fairy dust.
A little salt in it?
Oh, is that salt?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's that hologram
Oh.
purple I was telling you about.
Yeah, we can add that. Add a little bit of that.
Oh,
Woo! I think that's good. Whoa.
little sparkle.
Fairy dust.
Oh, make it look. Oh, this light plays with that color. Oh, that looks really cool.
Yeah, the water changes.
Look at that.
Too.
Looks like scales almost.
I think it'll change the
Oh, you're gonna
how it
get
shoots too,
You're
right?
gonna get a completely different bait now.
Really? Should just lighten everything up a little bit. All right, Lake Pro Tackle fam, we're back in the shop here. Y'all, big shout out to Jeremy for staying with us through the entire time. I've got the whole lineup of Pro Craws and Pro Hogs that we shot at the shop. In total, we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iterations to kind of mix the exact colors that we wanted. And I'm gonna take the camera here, shoot it down onto this little table and show you kind of the clarity effect as well as the main color effect that we were going for. And hopefully it helps you out visualize this color because it is very, very unique. Again, to really describe this color, it is almost like Blue Fleck had a baby with Scuppernong as the base color, and then it also has some emerald and very, very fine purple, like iridescency to it. So I'm gonna bring the big camera a little bit closer here and we're gonna take a closer look. All right, y'all, so we're here at the table and I'm gonna go through kind of our exact thought process as well as just overall process on the color making for these. So each batch, we wanted to make sure we got the Pro Hog number 1, which was probably going to be the biggest seller, I think, in my opinion. One of the more versatile ones is the original Pro Craw here, and this one is an incredible bait. These are both designed by Jeff Sprague and the Lake Fork Trophy Lure Team, or the Lake Fork Tackle Company, Lake Fork Lure Co., whatever you want to call them, over at Lake Fork. So originally we were with Jeremy, and Jeremy is their kind of main bait creator slash like product maker essentially, and he pours up each of the colors if you have like a custom specific color you want, as well as you know, going through the process with us, and he took that time. So again, big shout out to Jeremy. I'm going to go ahead and flick this light on here. We're going to hopefully show you a little bit about some of the transparency that you're going to see in a lot of these baits and some of the things that we were constantly thinking about. So I'm going to go ahead, spread these here. This was the original color when we described the color itself, when we said, hey, we want something that's like a little bit of plum apple base where it's got that pinkish purple hue, but we want to mix in like some pumpkin, some green pumpkin, some black, darken it up a little bit, really get it to be kind of like our own color. Like we're making a color here. This isn't like something that's already been done. We can't give you a physical lure and say, hey, copy this. This is really the brainchild of a bunch of different factors, you know, that use light penetration, water clarity, to give you guys one of the best lures for all around types of water. And this is the original one he came up with for that color. So this is their initial plum apple plus some green pumpkin. I know it's like really hard to see through the light, and utilizing the light on top is totally different because it uses that iridescent that iridescent powder in it. So it is very different between all of them. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put the Pro Craws. Let's just put the Pro Craws on this side. They're harder to manage because of tentacles and stuff. But you can see there's still a decent amount of light penetration on the Pro Craw and the Pro Hog. And our second iteration, which is going to be this top one here, very similar. We added a little bit of green pumpkin. Oops, mix that up. Added a little bit of green pumpkin, and that was the initial base color we were basing this off of. So it was their original plum apple, adding some green pumpkin. There is a marginal difference between the Pro Craws, but a little bit more of a difference you can see actually between the Pro Hogs, or maybe not see, to be honest, because it's actually really hard to translate light through onto the camera. But I can tell there's a little darkening in each of the baits, very translucent. You can still hold this bait main body up to the light and see through it. And that's one of the main things that I want to get rid of by darkening it up more and more. So next up, the second iteration just doubled what we did the last time, and you should 100% be able to see a difference in the claws on this one here. You can definitely tell that this is going to be a little bit darker. It almost kind of darkens up to more of like your amber marmalade color, but it's still, you can see through the body very easily on this Pro Craw. The Pro Hog, a little bit different. It is starting to get a lot darker in the tentacle section as well. And wanted to go a little bit darker, get away from some of the plum appleness of it, that glass clarity. And here we go. Here is the next batch. This is going to be the third, or technically fourth iteration going through. This is when we added a lot more green pumpkin. You can definitely tell on this one here on the top that we dumped it in for a little bit. You know, Jeremy was really going slow because once you know, kind of add stuff to plastic, it's very hard to subtract. I mean, it's hard to get back to the original form. And, you know, even in this video translation, I mean, it looks almost black on screen. Trust me, guys, you can see the flake in this extremely well. And I'll do some close-ups, hopefully showing you exactly kind of what it looks like through my eyes and try to get as close as I can to that. Let me go to a little bit more of a white light here. That's going to help translate some of that. So that was the 4th iteration, right? So going back to number 1 here. Focus on me, camera. What are we doing? There we go. Might be too bright for it. There we go. Okay. 5th iteration here is when we started to add a little black, because I did like where we were at on the last batch in terms of the green pumpkinness. You know, this next iteration, we added a little bit of black to it. And I was like, hey, Jeremy, I think we're ready. I really like the clarity that we're getting out of this one, but let's go ahead and add a little bit of black into it. Not much difference in the main body. There is going to be a decent difference in what you see through the claws. And right here off the bat, from the original to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th iteration, essentially, this is kind of where we're at. So the claws, or the main hammer legs on the Pro Hog, darkened up quite a bit. Still a lot of light going through each of these. And you can definitely tell it's now a little bit getting to that scuppernong form, as opposed to just a dark plum apple. You can tell on the Pro Craw here, darkening up quite a bit, but not quite what I want. Just a little bit more is what we're looking for. The next one, we added a little bit of that iridescent flake, that pixie dust as I called it in the video, and here we go. So you can definitely tell number 6 and the original, and then the difference between like 6 and 7 is really just adding a little bit more of the black dye or black coloring, darkening it up quite a bit. And the Pro Craw was getting really, really good. I may have left, if not for ease of shooting these lures, which it's not easy by hand, number 1, and 2, having 2 separate colors, I would have left the Pro Hog where it was at. It's still very, very clear. The little hammer legs here are able to be seen very, very easily, which is cool. So I'll go ahead and do a top down on this one for y'all. Try to give you a little bit better idea. I mean, it's getting dark, it's getting there. In terms of like that blue fleck color, that kind of non-subtleness to it, like it's not a translucent color, but it can be in certain conditions, right? You know, direct sunlight, you can kind of see through it, but it's not like it's matted out with like a blue fleck power worm, especially. Here is the final iteration that we landed on. Go ahead and reset these. You can definitely tell, I mean, it is not letting a lot of light through on this Pro Hog. Go that way. There we go. It's not letting a lot of light through on this Pro Hog, and that's kind of what I wanted. The Pro Craw, I mean, it is like basically perfect now. This guy right here can work in the dirty water. It can work in the clear water. It's going to work in all types of water for y'all, so I'm very excited for you to try this one. Again, the Pro Hog isn't even released yet. We're very excited. I've got a bunch of these in the boat that I am testing out already, and it is an absolute fish catcher. Again, it is not one of those colors that is, you know, really made out there. There's not a lot of color, I'm going to be completely honest, that are similar to this. Closest thing, again, scuppernong, blue flake, and yeah, that is what we got right there. Little emerald flake, as well as that iridescent pearly pixie dust, is kind of what we added to it. Check it out right there. I mean, you can really make out a little bit of that scuppernong, a little bit of that blue fleck. Really, really neat stuff. Again, the pinchers, very, very dark translucent, so they are going to translate very, very well to something like, you know, like dark water or even clear water. So that's kind of what I got for y'all. A little close, sorry about that. That's what I got for y'all. The final colors in the Pro Hog and the Pro Craw. Not available quite yet for purchase, but these are going to be a really, really cool color that I can't wait for y'all to get. And one more shout out to Jeremy and all the people over at Lake Fork Trophy Lures, Lake Fork Lure Company, for helping us out, letting us go to the facility and checking out the place, because it was a really special treat to go make our own color as a shop here, and I can't wait for y'all to try them out. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time here at Lake Pro Tackle. See you guys.